It's Molly right now. Drank some water. Her stomach's getting kind of tight and spasmy. Her stomach's getting tight and spasmy. Does that? She had a chew bone earlier, not a chew bone, one of those non-rawhide bones. Whenever she eats, she inhales them and then she gets sick. Oh, she might be okay for a little bit.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Her stomach's starting to spasm and her tail went underneath her legs again like she's hurting. She's gonna throw up again, Cindy. She did what she could on her own, but she's just gonna throw up again. God, she's so skinny, you know. It's all ribs and her clavicle bones up here. Her spine is starting to protrude like Itzy's was right here. She loses everything that she eats because when she eats, she throws up 3 times what she ate. I want to hydrate her. What do you think about me hydrating her, Cindy? I mean, with normal saline. I'll do what the vet said and inject some normal saline in her pouch above her neck. And like where I used to give Bitsy the insulin. That's what the vet wanted to do.
Like you wait until the vet says we'll see if pills or was that?
If she can wait till tomorrow before that, I'll wait. I don't mind waiting at all. In fact, I'd rather wait. But I'll be goddamn if she starts throwing up tonight and she throws up another 3 pounds of fluid and then she only drinks about a quarter, like a few ounces of water to make up for it. She's gonna die on me in the night. I'm not gonna have her die here. I mean, in a way, it'd be kind of nice to see her peaceful when it happens, but breaking news. Molly's worse, bad worse. In fact, she went 2 days without eating, a day without drinking any fluids. And she just don't. Anytime she eats, she just started throwing up. And I felt so bad for her today that I gave her the only thing she won't eat any food. She won't eat no rice, she won't eat no chicken broth, she won't eat nothing. And anytime she eats something substance, whether it's anything, it could be like Coke, Kellogg's Pop Corn Pumps, or it can be with milk all saturated, or it can be like a little protein drink or anything. It bloats up in her stomach and it turns this big fluid, sacky ball of foam puke. I had to patent these and make millions of dollars so I can pay for Molly's surgery. I put meat grease in a paper cup like this. Cockroaches go in there and they're still alive. They can't get out because once they get in, their feet get all slick on that meat fat and they can never get out again. They die in there. Ain't that crazy? Cockroach killer. Patented. The American Dream cockroach killer. They cannot get out once they get in. See, he's trying to crawl out, he can't get out. His fingers are too greasy. Anyways, help. I'll butter all kinds of pleasure foods. Like I butter this package of soft food just for puppies, a little package. I even bought her cat food because it's real easy to beef and gravy because it's real easy and chewable and it doesn't take anything to digest it. I bought her some pate. I bought her more little cuts. I bought her some filet mignon, just soft, pasty food for little dogs. Some duck and carrot and sweet potato, soft stuff. Lamb and pumpkin pie. Some more of this soft stuff for her to eat. She's not eating. She's gonna die on me. I still remember how it was with Itchy. I saw the signs months before anyone knew. Itchy was eating though, even if she ate just a little bit. Molly's not eating no more. 2 days without water and she'll die. 3 days without eating and she'll be too tired to drink water. She's weak. She just lay in the head of the bed and just lay there and not move for hours. She's gonna die on me. I might as well use this channel for something. I never use this channel for anything anymore. All I use this channel for is for nothing. This is kind of a backup channel, but my other two channels, that ageless health and fitness and the personal training shit, I've rebranded those. They don't have anything to do with this stuff. Not like this. Not IRL shit. Those are more for trends and health and fitness. A lot of people like to see fitness influencers or and shit just fucking around and showing that kind of stuff. Not like this. Huh? What?
How to do that rehydration.
Cindy, it's just I got syringes. I got those normal saline syringes with 10 cc of normal saline. All I have to do is get a small gauge needle and put it in her neck and just infuse it. It doesn't take a whole. It's not going to take me 10 minutes to infuse that normal saline. It's taking me about a minute. She probably won't even feel it. I'll pinch her neck up and pull it up like the dogs do their babies.
You do it off to the side, but right on the very center, there's a nerve there. If you hit that, you're gonna that's what I'm worried about. There's a nerve in the back.
She is right now. Before she starts getting sick, like right before she starts getting sick, her stomach will bloat. As soon as all that foam builds up in there, her stomach bloats up. Then what happens is it starts spasming, like muscle twitches, like muscle spasms. And right after that, she jumps off the bed here and hauls ass out there, and she goes and throws up on. She doesn't like to throw up in front of us, and if we're out there and we're watching her, she'll come back in here and throw up away from anybody. She doesn't like people seeing her throw up. That's crazy. It's like poop. She always used to do that with poop. She doesn't want anyone to see her poop. And Cindy swears that she saw her poop recently. I've never seen Molly poop in 10 years, maybe once. Molly never liked going poop in front of me. And Cindy said she saw it. It was diarrhea, though. I'm tempted to stick my finger in her butt and put some cable on my finger and stick in her butt and just do the digital stimulation and see what I can get out. I bet you there's some poop in there locked up. And then what am I going to do with my dog dies? I mean, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it to the Lord. I mean, I know I got to do this to God. I mean, I promise God I'm okay with it. Crystal and Banana Nut Bunch from YouTube. I'm live streaming on that old American Dream channel that I never use. It's an old one. We'll use it for this in case Molly dies, like I suspect she will, unless something happens, unless a miracle happens. She'll be dead in like 3 days, a week tops. And she just lays there. She has no energy to do nothing. She's just waiting right now for her stomach to get so full and bloated, and then she's going to start spasming, and she's going to run out there in desperation and try to puke. Guess I got pads on the floor in here, like a carpet leading out the room. Right now, laying there, she looks so peaceful. You wouldn't even be able to tell. You couldn't tell right now that she has a hurting bone in her body. I even took her for a walk earlier, just around the building so she can go pee, and she'll go pee 2 or 3 times. She won't go poo. Like I said, at least with her, it's a fast process. It's not like Itchy, where Itchy died over a year and a half, over 8, 9 months. Molly would be dead in 9 days. If something doesn't happen. They say she has a kinked GI tract that's going to cost a few $1,000s to undo it. Even if the money is right, she's not going to be able to. Her whole life, all she knows is being free and being able to jump and run and play. A 6-inch scar going down her gut, having it all stitched up with staples, and having immobilizers on her so she can't move and play and run. She's not going to take that. She's not going to want to live like that. It's like taking her whole soul away from her by giving surgery to her. And so what if it adds a couple years to her life? She'll be living her life with a scalpel abdominal region that just gives her pain whenever she jumps, because they had to tear in the muscles and just so they could fix her GI tract, and then she still might not make it. You know what happens when they start cutting that GI tract? They F up, they make a mistake, they have to shorten it because the part that's damaged is too far damaged to keep in there. Then they have to suture together one end to the other with like 2 feet missing, and then all that does is speed up the peristalsis, the food going through there, and she's gonna have like liquid diarrhea for the rest of her life. And Cindy says I don't know that, and she could be right. But what I'm doing right now is I'm devil's advocate. I'm telling you what would happen if she had surgery, and that's what will happen if she has surgery. Is what I just described. It's like a dog that has played all of its life and gets his leg caught in a metal chain link fence, and it gashes into it while it's trying to get away. Like say Spider was in a chain link fence and it gashed his leg all up, and they would have to amputate the leg. You think he wants to run around with 3 legs for the rest of his life after all he's known his whole life is playing and freedom? Same thing that would happen to Molly. You know, the thing that shocks the shit out of me is I've always loved those dogs. I've always loved them. I've always put them on an altar as far as my love for them goes. But I never once thought that I'd have to. I always knew it was coming. Dog's life is 10 or 15 years. It's been 10 years since Molly was born in 2016. Even though she looks like a puppy still, like a little baby. Her and little Witch are like too old to have kids. I didn't know that this love was I knew it was gonna backfire on me. I guess that's what love's all about. It's like you love something, they make you happy, and they make you feel like life is worth living for. And then when they're gone, it hurts so much. And I can accept that because I wouldn't trade any of those years that I had with her for anything in the world. It's like even with Cindy, I tell her that I love her so much, and I wouldn't trade any of those years for anything. Right now, I wake up every morning and I'm happy. Every day of my life, I'm happy. There's nothing in my life right now that I don't like, except Molly being sick right now. I mean, I don't have a perfect life, but to me, it's perfect. I wake up every day and I go outside and I smell the air and it smells new. And I see the sunlight, and even on the cold, dark, wet, cold days, everything's new again. I haven't felt like this since my 20s. Part of it's because I don't drink anymore. I don't do any. I took a drug test today. I literally took a drug test because that 708 stuff. I'm starting to buy them at this little Hockmed corner store because they got those fucking 80 and 100 milligram ones, and I'm gonna make sure they're not knockoff and like putting fentanyl or something like that in them. And so I did a UA. If there's any hint of a pink two lines, then you're negative. If there's any one line and it's solid red on that one and no bottom one, look at that. Starting from cocaine, amphetamines, MDMA, um, even that one. What is that? There's a faint tint right there. See that little tint? And there's a second line, second line, second line. That's everything. That's a 12 panel UA test. This is everything but kratom. I mean, you got fentanyl, you got everything in there. Got benzodiazepines, you got barbiturates, opiates. I am completely drug free. And this time, how long have I been sober? Over a year? Over a year and a half? I don't even think about drinking. I mean, right now, that's what I would have done. Back in the old days, I would have went and got a hotel room. I would have went and bought some Four Locos. I would have disappeared for a day and a half until I had to go back to work. If I didn't call into work, I would have not come home until I finished work, and I would have came back and begged Cindy if I could come back, and then she probably would have said yes, but the strain would already be there, and it would just be, if I got away with it once, I'd get away with it 10 more times, and then either before those 10 times or afterwards, I'd get in trouble again. I already know what'll happen. It scares the shit out of me to drink. It scares the shit out of me to do drugs. First time I go buy some crystal methamphetamine drugs, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have a heart attack like I did back in August of that year when I went to the ER. I was actively having a heart attack. My blood pressure was 230 over 123. I mean, what the hell? And it was that high for like a month because I think that's how long I was binging at that time. Almost a month, my blood pressure was crazy high like that. Remember, I went to the emergency clinic, and they said go to the ER because they didn't want to deal with it. I said I just need some clonidine and some amlodipine. I don't need to go to the ER. Well, 2 weeks later, I ended up having to go to the ER anyways because I was so sick. I had my pressure on my chest was just like somebody had a board on my chest and they were standing on both sides, just crushing me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get up. I felt like if I got up and walked in the kitchen to get a Red Bull or a Monster out of the fridge, that my face was going to explode. That's how bad it was. I mean, I'm 60 years old. My body's not going to take any more of that shit. If I were ever to do it, the first time I do cocaine, I will die. I will have a heart attack. The first time I do alcohol, I will get in trouble. And if I don't get in trouble that time, Trouble's gonna follow close by. Oh, have y'all seen this show? It's called Humans. First Family Android. You see, and then they make them so they look like humans. Then they put AI in them. Then the AIs discover that they're alive. They're like someone put a 17,000 page program into it, and then they figured out they were living. And then they all wake up out of their little AI program, and they believe that they are life forms, and they want to turn against the human race. That's crazy. I was ooh today. I was arguing with Gemini because Gemini's my AI on Google, and I started talking about Donald Trump and Nero and Caligula and the similarities in between the three. And what's his name was trying so hard to stay neutral on the topic, and I started talking about other things related to that and the P Diddy thing and other things related between P Diddy and the other guy and yeah, um, Gemini went from talking smooth like a smooth operator to by the end of that 30-minute debate I was having with him, he started talking like a robot. You remember the robot from Lost in Space? Hello, Will Robinson. Alert, alert, warning, alert. See, there she is. She comes out here. She doesn't even want to stay out here. She's going to drink some water. She drinks water before she throws up. Sometimes she'll drink like Bitsy did. Remember Bitsy was diabetic? And Bitsy would drink like, and Itchy too would drink like 3 minutes straight of water. Now she's coming outside. We're gonna go look for cats. Okay, cats, get out of here, cats. I don't want to see no cats. Cats better not be. Oh, they hate when I say that because they're on patrol for cats. They want to find a cat. They can scare it off. When we're here, Molly is my first line of defense. She's like the alert mechanism. She's like NORAD. She's like the early systems alert operator. Molly is the best at that. And if she sees one, she gives this, she communicates with them. She yells a certain thing and all of them come running, little wits included. All come running. And she still manages her post. She still monitors for the cats. She's just real tired. I took her for a walk earlier. I just took her around the building real quick. I'm not like as long as I took Spider or Little Wits. But this is Molly on what's today? January 31st, 2026. This is my Molly. And she's real sick. And she didn't drink for 24 hours prior to today. And she's drinking now. Probably because that walk I gave her got her circulation going. And she didn't eat for 2 days prior to today. And today she ate because I pulled out one of those shish kebab rawhide bones, and I have to give her the rawhide bones because she can't just swallow those. If I give her those other bones, those ones that are long, fake rawhide, she crunches into them and eats them like an Oreo. She doesn't even chew it. They go down her throat, all full bone intact, all full fake rawhide intact. She eats them like a fucking cupcake. And they're not meant to be eaten like a cupcake. They're not meant to be eaten like a cake. They're hard. Even when she swallows, she just bite a big chunk out of it and just swallow it. Molly's not very consumer friendly with those non-rawhide bones. There was a CAT going over there just a second ago in between the cars. If she would have seen that, she would have hit the alarm. Because you can see she's still alert. Earlier when I went to HEB, Cindy said she wouldn't even get up out of bed. Cindy was talking to her and trying to get her to move, and Cindy said she had to listen for a heartbeat because she wasn't moving or anything. But when I got her some vanilla ice cream because we tried the chicken broth, we tried the rice. Cindy made that chicken, like the little soft pieces of chicken, and so they were all roasted or whatever. So they were like real, like wet noodly almost, and she mixed some stuff in there. And She never ate it. Spider and Little Wits loved it. They scarfed it, but Molly wouldn't eat it. And Molly doesn't want anything to do with that chicken broth. I've tried like several times. I keep trying. I get so desperate. She likes those icy pops, those icy things that come in the little container and you suck on them and they crush them like a slush pop. But she hasn't even been licking those lately. I hope she doesn't go tonight. I got an appointment at 9 in the morning. The place I'm taking her to, this pet place that's cost, it doesn't cost very much, like $45 for a veterinary visit. Um, I'll find out what's going on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. I got my alarm set for 6, so I get up like 3 hours, 4 hours before work and anything I got to do. My anger management meetings, my probation, all that shit. I get up like 3 or 4 hours ahead of time so I can kick back the first hour, drink a monster drink, and take my 708s and veg out and find out what's going on social media on YouTube. That's the only thing I'm on. I'm not on Facebook and all that crap. I'm a YouTuber. I like being a YouTuber. It's fun, and I know the terrain, and that's just my niche. And at one time, I was good at it. Remember when I had my whole apartment rigged up with green screens and fucking props and costumes, and oh man, there was a time when I was on fire for a little bit, for about a year. Then the alcohol destroyed me and destroyed my reputation. I got too reckless and vulgar, and I wouldn't have watched me at one point. Right now, I wouldn't watch me at all back in those days. It's not really my thing. I'm not really into train wrecks. There's a few of them out there now that are still going strong, but it's not my thing. They're a waste of time. Got this fucking guy who dresses up like a clown, and he dibbity chat, and shiggity chat, and hoobity doobity doo. He's always fucking doing the double letter things, triple quadruple letter things, and when he's trying to say a word, I gotta go to the store and get it, my poor loco, or whatever he says. I don't know what he's talking about. But that's probably what he does. I mean, the guy looks like he would not pass that UA that I took. He'd be like one line in it across the whole thing. That dude, he's chemically complicated. Here, there's Molly. She's watching the people walk by. She's still out here. She's a trooper. She stays out here because she feels the need to like protect the domicile. She doesn't want anything to come or go without her alerting everybody. And she's the best one I got for that. And Litwitz tries. Litwitz out here doing her little thing and standing and barking with a razorback, hair going up her back and shit, but she's shaking and trembling and having a panic attack, and she pees on herself sometimes because she's so scared that something's going to come and threaten us. Molly gets her all wound up, and Little Witch has a panic attack while she's out here trying to bark and yelp and whimper and cry. No, my dog Little Witch. And you know what? The cruel irony of this is, Little Witch has to carry Molly's torch. When Molly's gone, somebody has to carry her torch. And it's that little inbred Little Witch, feeble-minded fool that I got for a dog. This dog's a thoroughbred. This dog is prime cut. This dog's my baby. That's Molly. She's the smartest dog I've ever had. Well, Itzy was pretty smart too. Bitsy was the smartest one. Bitsy was the best. She was cerebral. I think Bitsy knew what the love emotion was because Bitsy loved me. She waited for me at the chair every day. Oh boy, here comes Spider, thinking there's a cosmic event. Uh-oh, I hear something. There may be something in the darkness. Uh-oh. Is there a cat? There's a cat. Oh boy. Might have a cat over there somewhere. Is there a cat over there? See how she gets when I say cat. Okay, guys, let's go. You see, right now, you can't even tell she's sick. But for the next hour, and then there's fucking Little Witch in the bedroom thinking that it's really a cat and she's gonna fucking have to defend the place. She don't want to. Oh, God, I almost fell. Oh, God. Do not put two pads, wet pads on top of each other because you'll hydroplane. I swear to God, you'll slip on there and slide like someone's sliding in the snow. You never put a wet pad on top of a dry pad. Never, ever, ever. That's a red flag. Do not do that. Learn from me. I always keep these pads pretty clean. I slept for a couple hours. I didn't change pads. Oh, yeah, I've been trimming down on my exercise channel, Ageless Health and Fitness. I've been trimming down. I've lost like about 12, 13 pounds. Of water, bloat, and fat. I mean, I'm not quite 10% body fat yet, but I'm cruising. I'm cruising in that direction. Now all the pads are clean after these. I'm not gonna be good when Molly leaves me. I'm worried about that a little bit. I'm kind of taking some action and preventative action for that. I asked to become full-time at my job. You know, I work full-time as a front door guy at a gym until I get my personal trainer certifications. And I work these long shifts. And they have a 3-day in a row. You got to work 3 days in a row to be full-time. And so I asked the CEO if I could switch to full-time. And they're thinking of moving me over to the gym to full-time. But for liability issues, you can't work there unless you got an active personal trainer certification as far as the personal trainer goes. But that's fine. I like doing what I'm doing. I like working out there, and I just go there and do my thing. But the only workouts I do are here because they don't let you like live stream around there and get people on camera. And I don't want to advertise what gym I go to and shit, so I just don't do it. But I do all my workouts here. And that's the Chronicles of Molly, episode 1. My dog Molly's dying. And this worthless dog food they gave us from the vet, $30 for like 10 cans or 8 cans or 12 cans. This is rubbish. It's digestive care food. And it was rubbish. The dogs, 1, don't like it. And 2, I think Molly did eat it one time and she still threw up. So it's not a food thing. It's not like she's diabetic and having high diabetic sugar levels. And if it is, then fucking hey, I'd love it to be that. That way I can just give her insulin. I'd love to give her insulin. That would nip that in the bud. I gave Bitsy insulin for like 2 years. I can give Molly insulin. The only thing she'll eat is stuff like this, these beef jerky treats, and like bacon strips, and these non-rawhide bones. But every time she eats that stuff, it doesn't digest in her stomach. And if she does have a GI tract that's clogged, it gets in there and it clogs it, and she has to drink plenty of water to push it out of the hole. It's blocking everything. It's possible that years back she swallowed a piece of rawhide bone. When she does, it went down her GI tract and got stuck, and it's just blocking everything off. I'm gonna miss her. If she dies, I mean, I want to go on record right now saying I'm gonna miss her so much. You know, I still cry for Itzy. Almost every other day when I drive home. Sometimes I'll even drive around to that last site where she got picked up and took to the vet by that lady. That's my last resting ground for Itzy. I drive by there and tell her I'm doing good and that I'll see her soon and hope she's doing okay. And, you know, when Itzy died, I was supposed to die. I had a pact with her that when you go, because I would have watched her pass and that would have killed me enough to, I was going to do it. Transition with her shortly after. But since I didn't get to see her, I sobered up for a while because the Spirit of God came into me for 3 months when she passed, and it got me focused on staying sober. Got that job that back when I was still doing nursing, got that job that paid like $32 an hour, and I was doing good. But I like my life now better because I love what I do. I wake up every day, and I love going to work. Oh no! Don't break. I got a new fogger refill for my thing. I love my fogger. I got 3 of these. This one's full. I got 2 that are still partially used. I love them. I don't smoke anymore, hardly. That cigarette, I hardly smoke anymore. Give me some. I got Molly one of these last week and she drank it then, but she won't touch it now. This Quest protein drink. I don't know what to do for my baby. She won't eat or drink. She was eating the corn pop for a while, but Cindy gave her some dry one time without milk in them, and she threw them all up. Like, it was like, every time she throws up, it's like almost a pound of water, literally, like 16 ounces of water splattered in different blops all over the place, plus whatever food she has undigested in her stomach. And then she'll drink water like a crazy person, like a camel. 3 or 4 times, and each time she does that, she throws up. Then she'll finally drink enough water so she can go back there and go to sleep, and then she'll lay exhausted for like a day or 2. Half a day, whatever the hell wrong it takes. And we'll get off and we'll watch that Human. It's called Humans, that synth movie where they have the androids. Oh, that's not bad. You get a chance to watch that. It's called Humans. I thought it was called Simps, but it's not Simp. I'll keep you guys up to speed on what happened to my baby. Take a quick look at him real quick. Man, I love her, man. I love her very much. And I even have Itzy's thing on her. You know where she is right now, probably. She's probably hiding back here in the closet. She comes back here when she's not feeling good. Come she's back here in the closet. Back here. Molly? You? Right here. Hey, you okay? You sick? You give it a booger? He's underneath the bed. I want to give her some of that. Give her some of that milk I got. some of that protein if you should drink it. If you want, you can have it.
Confusing. Like the feelings are too big. What's it like being a teenage girl?
So,
Good stuff, Molly. If you want it, you can have it, Molly.
yeah. Yeah. Is he dead?
Almost. I might have something.
Nothing serious like that.
I think I didn't call him back. You know, when you did a run on a big good fair. Long 20s fluids. The blue suit during the upholstery.
You want to get on the bed, Molly? You want to get on the bed? I'll put you on the bed. We'll tell Molly I'll put her on the bed if she wants me to put her on the bed.
He's my brother. But please, don't go.
Hey, Mommy.
And you expect
Hey, Molly.
Don't
You
be
okay?
afraid of Leo. He's looked after me all my life.
We want to get her and lay on the bed with her and rest her a little bit. Watch the human show. Hello, Molly. I'm tired, thing. She doesn't want to get anyone near this stuff right here. Mama wants that dog food that Cindy made with the cheese on it. We'll throw this away.
She's a person. Computers, plastic, metal. This whole personality inside us spoke to Mum and Max.
Little bit. Are you hiding in your little homemade bed? Little, it's like her little thing like the, you like her little house, her little cubby hole. Little Witch is gonna carry the torch for Molly. The Molly girl. You're gonna be brave and send them to all the cats, right? Little Witch, don't want no cat. Okay, no cat. You got them good no cat. What's wrong, Little Witch? What's wrong, you stupid Little Witch? You're such a thug, Little Witch. You're such a thug. Anyways, there's that protein. She's not gonna touch it. I got those bowls of food for them here too. Got 3 bowls of food for them to eat if they want it. They just don't want it. They just don't feel good.
They will lie. They will fear. They will hurt others. You believe it because it was good for you. But that isn't the world I see. What if she goes to the police? What if she's right about me? Please be a son.
Are you gonna tell me?
No, I'll show you. I remember being sympathetic. Most of my memories are different.
But it's stupid. That kind of tech is definitely to
My name is Leo and my father was David. My father hated attention. Wasn't good for my mother's illness, so he moved us here. Safe, isolated, completely private. She just got worse. He couldn't care for me himself. So I met someone who could. She was the first. Conscious, pathetic with thoughts and feelings just like a human. She became my
I'm here for you guys. Just eat it if you want it, not eat it if you don't want it. I hate those cockroaches getting in it. I don't want the cockroaches. I'm putting the food over here for the dogs in case they want to eat. I stirred it up and microwaved it. I just cover it with like a piece of paper so the bugs won't get in it, but they'll have access if they want some. That'll go over there. So that one's blocked. And this one here, and this one here.
Stop. It's because I was 13. Mia brought me back up. I've been under for too long. My father kept me for weeks. Saved me the memories he could that I get break. Wild and power. Then they helped me recover. And I felt even closer to them. It was like them now. And then one day he flipped. Told me I had to take care of them now. Sent us away. And
Always coming out.
killed himself.
Every time I've asked you somebody, I've always asked you my prayer.
My wishes are good. I miss him.
Praise me. That's her own.
The jail thing of mine, God, you handled it just right. The job thing of mine, God, you handled it just right. Everything you've done for me, God, you handled it just right.
Okay.
God, I trust you.
I didn't before, but I do now.
I trust you to do everything.
Be a person. She will just because what she does for us, what the kids feel about her. Maybe what I did was unforgivable. That's up to you.
Tell me, Jesus.
I don't know how I'm going to make it right, but I promise you I'll do everything I can. Because I can't bear the thought this family will be together. We'll be with you. But right now, let's
Healthy time.
do that against me. I hear some weird stuff about Anita Players going on.
Water.
What is it?
I love you, God. Can't control that.
It's true.
Love her so much, God. She don't feel good. We've been able to make them feel better. Like,
She lose us. She feels. I know how
please help Molly. I'm gonna leave the protein right here, Molly. If you want it, it's yours, okay? I'm just gonna leave it right here so you can get it if you want. Oh, you're not gonna believe what happened to Cindy this week. One of her credit cards, the one that gets her retirement check on it. One of her credit cards got hacked. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. Her credit card with her retirement check got hacked. $3,000 got wiped off the face here. Well, she found out when she looked at her credit card that one night online, it said they sent her a new card. It's like, what? What do you mean I got a new card? Whatever. So anyways, okay, well, I'll call tomorrow and find out. Well, the next morning she checked to find out what her balance was because she just got her payment like this past week. And she saw that she had her payment. And then when she checked the next day, it was gone. They left her like 10 cents in her account. No shit. Or $1.10 or some shit like that. It was like nothing. Oh, she flipped out. I mean, I accepted it. I was like, that's just the Lord, you know, God's doing what he's doing. She called him. She explained what happened. They put a block on that card. They sent her a new card. She is doing a dispute, and they want her to, I don't know about doing a deposition or whatever. It was a lot of money, but for her to help them with the investigation, you know, basically you just got to send screenshots of where the money is there and the money's not. But I told her to take screenshots of everything. That's how you do things now. She's like, oh yeah, I will. And she'll play her fucking little game. And then she'll forget about it and not do shit. Just like when it comes to emptying the dryer, she never empties it because she's playing her fucking credit card game. Telling her everything. She just doesn't do shit. And then she doesn't feel like she's being accountable for when stuff like this happens. She feels like the victim. You're not a victim if you know something's wrong and you don't do anything about it. You're not. You're not. I took full accountability of that bullshit I got into when I went to jail. I took full accountability. And I'm still suffering the consequences of that shit. And that's what I signed up for. I mean, I signed up for probation. That's what I signed up for. I'm not going to complain about it. They say, oh, you got to do a UA every month, not just random. I'm like, oh, that's what I signed up for. Whatever. Tell me what to do. I'm going to do it. Like anger management. I didn't finish 2 assignments. They told me that 2 of my assignments weren't there. They gave me the option to redo them, turn them in. I redid them and turned them in. That's all there is to it. You just do what you're supposed to do, and you don't have problems like this, you know? I know. Even the group girl knows. Everyone knows. So, yeah, that just happened. It's pretty fresh in her mind. She's waiting for them to send her not a litigation, a dispute contract so she can help fill it out and shit like that. Under her butt, there's no pressure or any muscle there. I will. Oh, wow, I didn't see her leaving messages. Angel. Her stomach's starting to get tight right there. It's like, you know, when you flex your stomach out, it's like that. Her stomach gets like that before she starts filling up. But before she starts filling up, it gets bloated like that. Like I got a fist in her stomach, you know? Like she drank like a whole fucking 16 ounces of water kind of a feel. But then when she throws up, it's all liquid and froth. Whatever the froth is. That froth stuff, like the top of beer, that bubbly, guggly stuff. Like that. She wrote a lot. Oh shit, man, you wrote a bunch of shit. Oh, Angel, I'm sorry I didn't see you were texting. Hey, what's up, man? If you go back a few minutes in this thing, you'll see Molly's still surviving, but shit, dude. I broke down and gave her a dog treat tonight because she won't eat any fucking food or nothing. But when I open up this bag, she hears that bag open up and she comes running for those Dream Twist non-rawhide. And every time she eats that, she inhales them like a fucking piece of bread. And it doesn't digest in her stomach, so she throws it up about 2 hours later, 3 hours later. So I'm just waiting for her to throw up, but I couldn't stand seeing her without any food in her stomach. Dude, she didn't eat for 2 days. She don't drink for 24 hours. I knew I should just let her rest where, but she's so dehydrated. I'm thinking about getting, if she throws up again, I'm gonna get a normal saline syringe, but I have like 3 or 4 of them with 10 cc's of normal saline in it. And I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate her tonight. And we pull up a dog from the back of the neck with empty skin, little pocket in there, just nothing, subcutaneous tissue. I'm gonna go ahead and give her 10 cc's or maybe even 20 cc's of normal saline to rehydrate her. I got a 9 o'clock appointment tomorrow morning. That reminds me, I gotta go to bed here pretty soon. Hey guys, I don't need money. I don't need anything like that. I'm good. The only thing I need is someone to pray for my dog. I've been doing a lot of videos on my other channels, like doing like Molly updates and shit, like on the Ageless Health and Fitness channel, over 55, and the Personal Fitness channel, the Old Dream 2025 channel. I've been doing those Molly updates on there too. And all I ask is that if 2 or 3 people, and Relentless already did this, Relentless. Oh, Cindy can't stand Relentless. Every time I start talking about Relentless, Cindy's like,
I don't want you talking to her. She's pretty. You're gonna leave me for her. Do you want to leave me for her?
oh my God. That opens up Pandora's box. So I don't talk about it too much. But, even Relentless she said a prayer to Jesus for Molly. If I can find 2 or 3 people out there and they pray from their heart that Molly gets better, with my prayers added on to that, because I'm praying like 18 times a day, Molly's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. It's all going to be one big worry for nothing. I just need 2 or 3 people to pray for her,
Not even me, just pray for Molly that she gets better. And Molly will get better. Like the time when I got on my knees and I prayed to God for Cindy to come pick me up in Mason County Jail when I got arrested when I escaped rehab in 2020, whatever year that was. And then that night, they sent me to the hospital in Baird, city of Baird, because they didn't want me having blood pressure issues in their little rinky-dink jail over in Mason, and they gave me a PR bond to let me go home that night. I prayed, I asked God, I knew it was impossible. I'm like, God, I know it's impossible for Cindy to come get me. Neither one of us have enough money for the $3,000 bond. She don't even have enough gas for the car. She can't, my mom's not going to help me. Everyone's pissed off at me again because I left rehab like the 18th time. Help me, Jesus. Help me get out of here. Have Cindy come pick me up tonight, and I will never doubt you again. That night, around 11 o'clock at night, the ambulance drivers took me over to Baird, and Cindy picked me up shortly after that because I called her to come pick me up. That's when I came back here after rehab and did that THCA vape shit for a couple months, and then I gave up everything. My God has done everything I've ever asked. He's given me everything I've ever wanted. There was this one time when this girl was in Del Rio, and I loved her. I thought I loved her. Her name was Bridget Green. I was in high school. I was like 17 or 18 years old, probably 18. I remember one night, vaguely, I remember crying to God. I mean, I cried for like a couple fucking hours, and I was serious. God, please let her come back. I loved her, and she was hot. Oh my God. That was like the first hot chick that I was with. This was before I developed low self-esteem and started sleeping with fat girls and shit. And the next day, out of nowhere, Bridget called back and said, "Hey, Mike, you know who it is?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm in town." And I'm like, oh my God, because she moved to Mississippi with her dad. She was an Air Force brat. Miracles like that when I pray, when I go full-blown monk, ancient Hebrew type shit, speaking the language of the Holy Spirit type shit, God always answers my prayer. Every time He's done it. Every time. I'll ask God right now, and I'll pray real quick, because I gotta go. Lord Jesus God, I believe that You've heard my prayer and answered my prayers in the past, God. Lord, I believe that You changed my life and You gave me better than anything I've had ever in my life. God, I believe that You've answered every prayer, every wish, every desire, except for winning the lottery, that I've ever prayed You. And any prayer that You didn't let happen, I believe that You did it to protect me, Father. Lord God, I ask You that if 2 or 3 people out there pray with me, either tonight, tomorrow, or as long as they see these videos that I'm asking people to pray, I pray, Lord, that You heal my Molly. She's one of the last pieces of innocence that I have in my life, Father. Please help Molly get better. Lord Jesus, I'm doing everything You want me to do, and I'm happy to. That's the deal I made with You. That's what I can accept. I can accept being Your follower, Your believer, Your servant, Your son. For what You've given me, which is my life back. You gave me a life. Father, I pray that if 2 or 3 people sit down and pray with me tonight, that Molly will get better. In the name of Your Son. For as You love Your son, I love that daughter. Mine, I love that little girl. Jesus, help me. Amen. Okay, let's leave it in God's hands now.